Hi, Guillermo.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I'm Officer Gajansky. I'm with the Oak Brook Police Department.
Yes, sir.
How's it going today?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. Just trying to figure out what happened over here, really. Do you know what happened today?
100%.
Okay, what happened?
Got off shift. I came here. You guys have a checkpoint. This doesn't look good.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm trying to get back to the hotel.
Okay, where are you staying at?
In Lombard?
In Lombard? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you have insurance?
Yes, sir.
For the vehicle?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Where's your insurance located? Is it on your phone?
It's probably no, it's in the glove compartment.
Okay. All right. Is it okay if I go in there and grab the insurance? Okay.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
So where were you exactly?
No, I was at work. I was at Broadview.
Okay, you were at Broadview.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
What were you doing over there at work?
Working.
You weren't hanging around after work or anything like that? You were just at work? Okay. Did you go anywhere else after work?
No, sir.
Okay, so you're coming straight from work to your hotel, you said?
Correct.
Which is in Westmont?
It was in Broadview.
No, your hotel.
In Lombard.
Okay, where at in Lombard?
Town Home Suites.
Townhome Suites.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We have sadly seen too many cases like this involving DHS agents.
I don't want anybody sticking their camera in my face. I don't know what he's trying to do with this.
So you were just...
I'm pumping my gas here.
Yeah.
I'm pumping my gas. He parks or he's walking over there. He comes with his camera. He's filming me pumping my gas. Starts walking around my car. Takes a picture of the license plate, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Comes around over here. I said, what are you doing? Why are you filming me? I tried to grab his phone. I don't know who this is. It's my car. My car is my car. But I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
And I don't like him sticking a camera in my face. I want to know what he was doing with it. I want to get the picture and I wanted to delete it.
Yeah. Okay. We're just here. We got called here.
Do you understand the seriousness of this and the doxing and the things that occur
Listen.
with me and my work and everything? So it's
Just so you know, I know. It's. We have a job to do. I understand that. Did you push him to the ground?
Well, maybe in the struggle he went down, but
With the sole intention of grabbing the phone to delete the pictures.
Where they, per eyewitnesses, charge at and assault citizens for filming them in public.
Police Department, you're under arrest. Just so you know, you're being recorded, sir. Right there.
And even reach the position of a supervisor with ICE, only to be arrested as seen on Othello Police Department body cam for trying to meet up with an underage girl for intercourse. Samuel Saxon, seen here, was also charged because of his discretions, like domestic violence. He is 47 years old and allegedly placed a woman in a chokehold, which then led to injuries to the neck, per the affidavit.
Slow down! Slow down! Right now! Slow down! Freeze! Police! Put the car in park! Right now! Put the car in park! Police! Put the car in park! Police! Put it in park! Put it in Alright, get out of the car. Turn it off. Get out. Get out. You're speeding. Sit down here.
This alleged agent, whose name is Gerardo Rodriguez, pulled out a firearm on a passerby in a local neighborhood.
Hey, let me see your hands! Hands up! Hands up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on your stomach!
Confirm your location.
Hey, I'm gonna go hands on, right?
No.
Sidewalk, that's door.
Don't reach for anything!
On the ground! Are you guys stupid? Get on the ground! I'm BT! I'm BT! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Stop!
Then there's the case of the late ICE agent Isaiah Hodgson.
Hello. Could you roll down the back windows for me too? Sorry, you got real dark tin. Hello. So Scott, where are you coming from?
Miami down here to Isla Mirada and then back.
So you're coming from Miami to Isla Mirada and then you're going back to Miami?
Yeah, I live in Miami.
Okay. Well, do you know where you are right now?
Yeah.
Where are you?
We're at the overpass over here, 18-mile stretch, overseas highway.
Okay. Where did you do today? Where'd you go? Did you go fishing? Did you go to a restaurant? Well, you're about 100 miles off of where you think you are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Who's the guy in the white shirt?
That's the colonel.
Colonel, tell me. Okay, well. Look, I'm federal.
Okay.
I'm trying to get home. I got my boys with me.
Who do you work for?
DHS.
Do you have your ID with you?
No, I don't.
Okay. But if I called them, they'd verify that you're a
100%, bro.
Okay. You don't have any type of credentials or anything that say you're DHS?
Not on me, no.
And fellow ICE employee Scott Deseroth. What we see from being in the field to off duty is a pattern. Ryan J. Foley at the Associated Press would notice all of this as well. He printed, investigators said one immigration enforcement official got away with physically assaulting his girlfriend for years. Another admitted he repeatedly sexually abused a woman in custody. A third is charged with taking bribes to remove detention orders on people targeted for deportation. He continued, at least 24 U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, employees and contractors have been charged with crimes since the year 2020, and their documented wrongdoing includes patterns of physical and sexual abuse, corruption, and other abuses of authority, per the AP's investigation.
We have been talking for quite some time about the fact that these are the wrong tools, meaning the Border Patrol, Customs and Border Protection. They are not the ones that should be working in a city in an urban environment because they don't have that training, experience, or background. And their use of less lethal munitions has been awful. The body slamming or throwing people down, shooting these pepper ball rounds, using pepper spray. This is all outside the way a police department would use those tools.
Gil Kurlikowski, the former commissioner of the CBP, spoke with France 24 English. He'd tell the AP that ICE agents are vulnerable to using unnecessary use of force because they are positioned to do enforcement operations within the public eye. While the number of detainees balloons, it also means federal employees responsible for overseeing those detained face more challenges and open the door for misconduct. The outlet would print once more that their review looked into public records of ICE employees and contractors who have been booked since that same year, 2020, and here's what they found. At least 17 were convicted. Some currently await their trial date. Last year, 9 people were charged. Most importantly, some of the most serious crimes were committed by veteran employees, ICE employees, and supervisors rather than the newcomers, which is very alarming to me because we have talked about the training. There has been a whistleblower who has talked about the training. There has been investigations from different outlets about how DHS is accepting anybody and everybody at this point. They've even had people sign up and go through the training while they had a pending court case. Yet, even with all of those transgressions, and I am not overlooking that in the slightest, you could check any of our videos out on demand where I will prove that to you. What stands out to me is Alex Preddy's murderers were members of DHS for a while. Renee Nicole Good's murderer, in my view, using the word murder, of course, is that they were in DHS for a while. They knew how to use a firearm. I believe they were a firearm specialist trainer. So these trends are only going to get worse because when they see this sort of malfeasance coming from those who have been either lifelong or been with the department for some time, that is going to trickle down. Unlike trickle down economics, of course. This is going to trickle down. That behavior is going to trickle down. The way that they treat the public is going to trickle down because that is what they see. Ken Klippenstein has put out report after report after report, and he's done a ton of interviews on it. Check him out on Democracy Now! And I'm telling you that it's only going to get worse because when you have vets acting like this, the rookies are going to follow suit. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTSports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.